Hey guys, this is Nico over at the Entertainment Connection, and I am here to give you my Universal Studios Hollywood Halloween Horror Nights maze rankings and review. What I will be doing is posting one maze at a time per video and posting the flow through and commentating over it, just to better explain what I like, what I don't like throughout the maze. So without further ado, this is my number 9. So before we get any further, these are all my opinions only, and I want to know what your maze rankings were. What was your number 9 maze?
About to enter a world of darkness, a world where life and death are meaningless.
So this is my number 9. Let's get to the maze.
So I really like the facade of the maze. I just wish there was more dimension, but kudos to the person who drew and painted the murder ride entrance. It looked great, just wish there was more dimension. This first room looked fantastic. Great Captain Spaulding scare. Don't know who that is. I love the beginning of the murder ride here. Reminded me, thought that was a curtain you could walk through the first time I went through. Thought it resembled 2011 pretty well with the UV paints. Music was rocking, man. Lizzie Borden. Thought this was a great scare. All of the talent was fantastic in this maze. I'm not knocking them at all. This black room could have been Albert Fish. Why was it just a black room? So frustrating. Ed Gein was super cool to look at. Nice bloody room. Dr. Satan was great in here. As you can see right here, he scared me, so I took a step back. So I wish this doorway and this Captain Spaulding scare was where the black room was before Ed Gein, and had Baby right there to transition. I love the Firefly house. I wish there was the scarecrows. That's what was missing for me. It's tiny. Kind of boy. Baby did a great job. Very cool looking room. Love the rabbits hanging. The cheerleaders are okay. This is where the maze just fell apart for me. Why is this a black room when this could have been Fish Boy or something else? So frustrating that it was just a black room. Both Otises were great. And this is what really upset me was, why were there just 2 little gates? Like, I couldn't tell that I was walking into a cave. It didn't make sense to me, and I've seen this movie. I feel bad for the people who haven't seen this movie because I bet you they were confused the whole time. Love the soundtrack. They really like that Alien vs. Predator double-sided scare.
It's real, and you found it. It's all true. The movie is real.
And after this curtain, you could have had the Dr. Satan doors. The huge doors that lead to Dr. Satan's lair. And they didn't. And I'm so upset that it wasn't there. This room was great to look at, though. That man with his freaking super soaker getting me wet almost every single time. That room was awesome. It's a great room. I wish that room reflected throughout the whole entire maze. It was a good finale scare.
So yeah, that is my number 9 maze. The black rooms throughout the maze were extremely disappointing. The murder ride, it could have had Albert Fish, or like I was saying, take the Captain Spaulding at the end with that cool door before the Firefly house, put that in that section, and then give Baby the scare where Captain Spaulding is, so that it's a transition from the murder ride to the Firefly house. Because just leaving the Firefly house or leaving the murder ride into the Firefly house is just the transitioning just wasn't good. And then going through the Firefly house and just ending up in another black room where Otis is scaring you, yelling "Run, Rabbit." Come on, I wish there was Fish Boy or something else to just bring the maze alive. And to me, this maze location in Waterworld isn't the best. It always feels like the mazes are pretty short compared to all the other ones throughout the park. The only one that I could think of that felt long was Halloween 4. All the other ones just felt extremely short. And just the black room before Dr. Satan's main finale room was extremely disappointing. I wish it was the big gates that led to Dr. Satan's room, operation room. And yeah, this was very ho-hum. It felt very 2017, where you have one very elaborate looking room, and then it's a black hallway, and then another elaborate looking room, black room. I just want a fully themed maze through and through. So, yep, House of a Thousand Corpses is my number 9, and stay tuned tomorrow for my number 8. I will see you next time.